Welcome to the screencast on petty cash funds. Petty cash is the amount of cash kept on hand for minor expenditures. As it is difficult to detect where cash goes, controls must be placed to ensure cash is not concealed, taken, or converted into other assets. Hence, most companies only allow cash disbursements to be made with an authorized electronic transfer or a double-signed check. This way, cash outflows can be closely monitored. However, minor expenditures can be burdensome and unrealistic to write checks for. Hence, many businesses establish a petty cash fund to handle such expenses. This operation involves three activities: establishing the fund, making payments from the fund, and replenishing the fund. A petty cash fund is established through cashing a check and placing the cash in the hands of a designated custodian. This establishment of the fund is recorded in a journal entry as exemplified. Suppose on May 1st, Mr. Trek's travel agency cashed a $200 check for the establishment of a petty cash fund and put the cash under the care of Mr. Tripp, the custodian. On this date, Mr. Trek would record a $200 debit on the petty cash account, increasing assets, and the corresponding $200 credit on the cash account, decreasing assets. Therefore, there is no change in total assets as the money was not disbursed for use outside the company, but simply designated for use in a petty cash fund. Once the fund is established, the cash may be utilized for qualifying expenditures. Payments are made either by using the cash directly for purchases, or employees may seek reimbursement from the fund for payments they have already made. Either way, receipts must be collected by the custodian. To replenish the fund, the remaining cash is counted, and a check is cashed to bring the fund back to the original balance. The receipts are documented to record expenses. This can be seen in Mr. Trek's travel agency's Petty Cash Fund Replenishment Report, where a check of $155 will be required to replenish the fund. And expenses will be recorded in the entry as follows, reducing both assets and equity. The amount of cash needed for replenishment should equal the total amount of receipts. However, they do not always balance due to incorrect change or lack of receipts obtained. This discrepancy is charged to a cash over insured account, which can record either a debit or credit balance. For instance, if Mr. Trek's replenishment report previously counted $42 cash remaining in the fund, as opposed to $45, then a check of $158 will be required to replenish the fund, despite only having $155 in receipts. The $3 difference is debited in the cash over insured account, showing increased expense as follows. And that, my friends, is all there is to know about petty cash for Accounting A.